Hi, Christine. For everybody that doesn't know, this is my beautiful client, Christine, and I'm so grateful to have you. Look amazing. You're glowing. You're gorgeous. Everyone will know why, like, in a minute when you explain what you do. So for those of you who don't know, I'm Lani, and I have a coaching program called I Am Badass, and Christine's one of my amazing clients. So, Christine, thank you for joining.
Thank you so much. I absolutely am so happy.
So do you want to share with the people what you do?
Absolutely. So I'm a virtual makeup artist. What I do is I take and I use technology to work with my clients. So I can use the makeup that they have. If they need to purchase makeup from me, if they have no idea what they're doing, I can literally walk them through, just based off of different looks that they want to achieve, what kind of products they would need, and show them how to recreate a look for themselves that's going to be perfect for their unique facial features.
And you're the bomb. I've seen it. You're amazing.
I love it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So before the I Am Badass coaching program, what was your process for feeling happy and confident?
Once I started kind of processing, and I think that was the craziest, aha moment, was realizing that I wasn't actually feeling. I wasn't processing any feelings. It was like I wasn't accepting any negative feelings whatsoever. I was always chasing what was going to make me feel happy. And then once I got a tiny little ounce, I was like, see, I'm happy. I don't need anything. And I would meditate at night, but not very regularly. And yeah, that was just kind of my process for the longest time. It was just trying to keep my head above water, trying to sip little sips of air of happiness that would get me through to the next one.
So it's like, I'm not drowning, see? But yeah. Thank you for sharing. How long were you sort of in that space where you were looking to take it to the next level? Because I know that you are a woman who loves this growth, loves challenging yourself. You're totally motivated.
Yeah.
So how long were you looking for?
I battled with clinical depression, postpartum depression. I mean, you name it, for a very long time. On again, off again. Just kind of going through that process of really feeling really broken for probably about 10 years.
I remember you said that.
So once I kind of got a grasp of learning that I can kind of heal myself. But once I really kind of grasped the fact that I am in control of my own emotions, I started seeking that out. So I started reading a lot of Wayne Dyer books, and kind of studying some of the people that he referenced in his books, and just taking more of a spiritual kind of journey with trying to get to that next level. So, I mean, really, when it comes down to when I really started to kind of make a shift, it's probably been about 3 years.
I like the number 3. So what made you pull the trigger and actually come into the I Am Badass program? I always loved to know.
So the previous coach that I was working with, Robin, she was my business and clarity coach. Actually, right whenever I hired her, she was getting ready to go to Bali to go and see you. So she came back and she was totally my kind of woman, real spiritual, into meditation. We would talk about tarot cards and crystals and essential oils and all kinds of fun stuff. So it was really cool getting to hear her experience with you. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like that's only for the super successful people, not us common folk, So she shared that. And then I was like, oh my God, I didn't know. And I saw you through her page. So then I started following you on social media and was just drawn like a moth to the flame. I was like, who is this fiery creature? I must know her. And it's just I don't know, you have this air about you that makes it feel like you're contagious, but in a good way. You can give off some of even if it's just an ounce of that passion, that fire, it's that I have to do what I can to try to make this happen.
I got all the goosebumps on that one. Yeah. So how has the I Am Badass program helped you with your happiness and your confidence and this inner peace?
Oh God, man, it was night and day. When you opened up and said dude, I have shit days too. I get grumpy, but coming back and recognizing like, no, I don't need to feel a certain way, or, whatever the case is, making, always bringing it back to you. Because I think that's a big problem that we all have right now is everything is external. It's your fault, the way that I don't feel a certain way. And it's like, no, it's really not. So that's been the biggest thing that I think that I've learned is it's okay that I'm the problem, because I can also fix my problem. So that's been the biggest thing for me.
And how does that make you feel knowing that you are actually in charge of how you
Insane.
feel?
Like it's limitless. Like there is no limit to the amount of happiness or the amount of power that I can feel, or whatever avenue I want to take my business or my life or my relationship, any of it. It's completely up to me. Like I'm in control of it.
And that just sets off this like beautiful wildfire of like, I got this.
For sure.
Yeah. I've seen huge changes in your business too. Since coming to the group. Yeah. So funny because we always think it's a business problem, but it's actually a personal problem that just creeped into the business, creeped into the relationship. So
and I think that's a really cool thing about watching you speak is the fact that there's always like these truth bombs. It ends up being a sticky note in my office or something that I'm like, oh my God, that's just so profound. Like you have so many profound moments, in the healing workshops, or even if you're like, hey, I just thought about this and I really wanted to talk about this. You have this way of wording a problem and a solution, just in a really palatable way that makes it easy for us to understand and process and implement in our own lives.
Because that's a question I get asked a lot, the woo-woo stuff. Oh, is it just this journaling? But I've tried that before and I hadn't seen any changes. But I think you just touched on a really great point is we are taking action, bitches. We are not.
Right.
So I love that. Like, because I love when you send me your sticky notes. And then when you tell me the action that you've just taken, it gives you this new reaction and this new reality. So yeah, when you're actually taking that action, how does that make you feel?
It feels powerful. It feels like magic. Like it feels like all the things that everybody's like, oh no, that's all woo woo. Yeah. And it's like once you freaking embrace it and actually do it, the feeling that you get it's otherworldly. It really is. It's unlike anything that I've ever experienced in the past. But really, like looking at it, I'm like, it's just normal. Yeah. Like this is just how it's supposed to be. Like we're not supposed to be numb. I'm not supposed to be numb throughout my whole life, just chasing like tiny little tidbits of happiness. It's not.
I love that. Okay, how is having your own tribe of like-minded women and badass sisters on this journey with you helped in your healing journey, and how does that inspire you daily to show up?
Yes. So this is so important, because I have this huge network that knows me from, like my 9-to-5 job, and it's all very buttoned up, very professional. And I think that's where the biggest shift has come, is allowing myself to share that part of me. And what that ends up doing is calling in other women who are the same. So from that, I have gotten so many like amazing women that are now in my network or in our group that we are all like-minded. So having that space of women that really feels the same way allows us to speak openly about it. And then we realize that we're all really just the same. We're all the same. We have our little tiny variances, but deep down, we have pain and we have hurt and we have issues that are unresolved, and we're just here to resolve them.
So you've been craving this space to share who you truly are without being judged, because I don't want to be judged because I'm the mom, and then I'm the this and the that. So having this group, what is this place where you guys can come in?
Because everybody has their social media, and they're in the mom groups, or they're in the fashion groups, or career groups. So it's like you have all of these friends from these different networks that make up your whole social media tribe, but you wouldn't feel comfortable sharing some of the stuff that like we share in the group. Like for sure, sometimes as I'm getting ready to post, I like have a little bit of OCD tendency, and I'm like, checking 5 times to make sure I'm not about to post this on my newsfeed.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What has been awesome for you so far, and what's been better than expected?
So again, this goes back to the inability to process feelings for the longest time. That's been the most profound thing. Using all of that and learning how to process with the feelings to get deeper. So that's probably that's the coolest thing for me is, sometimes when everybody processes pain and grief and, whatever their issues are differently. But that's been the biggest thing for me is when I start feeling that, before I would numb out and shut down and go, oh, no, that doesn't feel nice. We don't do that. And going, no, this is okay. This is normal. I'm going to feel this. I'm going to acknowledge it, and I'm going to move through it.
So you've learned how to let your body process the trauma instead of staying in your mind. So you're actually
and also let my body tell me how to move through it. So learning how to listen to my body telling me what needs to happen next.
Because when you stay in the mind, right, it's that 10 years of same bullshit. And we're not meant to live the Groundhog Day. It's like, dude, we cracked that egg. So it's getting more every time you go deeper, you're getting more powerful.
So that's probably pretty cool, because every time that I do go to that next level, it is more powerful and more profound of like a healing experience.
So beautiful. Okay, so what is your advice to others who might be considering the I Am Badass coaching program?
You just have to stop with the mind games of I'm going to be judged, or it's not going to work for me, or whatever old stories are playing in your head. Like, you have to your what's the word I'm looking for? Your need to be better, your projection of a future, like just richer than you can ever imagine, needs to be stronger than your fear. And you just have to do it. Just stop with everything. Maybe even like circle a date in your calendar and be like, this is fucking D-Day.
I love that.
This is when I pull the trigger, and this is when I just do it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Did you have any of those fears before you came in? Was it like, the dance with the devil? Oh, I'm okay. I'm not that bad. And then, right?
Yeah. No, I totally did. So, whenever I was reading on like some of your Instagram posts, I was like, I don't know. It just seems like, it was so different from anything that I had experienced before that my mind, my ego was like, you're going to feel stupid and it's not going to work for you. And finally, I don't know, I just seeing like all your super cool like yoga poses and, like the life that you've created for yourself. I was like, if she can do it, I feel like it's possible. So even though she seems like a shiny unicorn, it can be possibly possible.
Yeah. One person can do it. Anyone can do it. And every day we're getting stronger. Every day the triggers that bothered us yesterday don't bother us tomorrow. We're getting stronger and stronger. Oh my gosh. I love it. Thank you so much, Christine.
You're welcome.
I love you. Will you tell everybody how to find you for their incredible virtual makeup?
Yes, you can go to my website. I just got it launched, and it is inspiredbeautyco.com. So hit me up. You can check out some different looks and book your session right from the site. Or you can follow me on Facebook, just Christine Berger, or on Instagram, it's Makeup with Christine B.
Amazing. I love you, sister. Thank you.
Thank you. Mwah.